welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys some tricks and tips kind of on how to be better at Gorilla Tag. Like a couple of things you might have heard from other YouTubers like Jamie and Curly or whatever. But yeah, let's start off with the first and most simple one that I feel like everybody knows, but I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to help with that. So it is just running parallel to the ground, and I'm sure you've heard it before, but I want to elaborate on it and what. So obviously parallel, or it's like that. It's like across, this is horizontal and then that's parallel, across like that. So you want to stay, you don't want to hit yourself up at all. You should always, your hand should always be able to go faster. It should be a matter of how fast your hand can go, not how long it will take you. Like if you're doing this and your hand's waiting for you to hit the ground to hit again, then you're doing it wrong. And so you just kind of need to practice that and do that more times. And I think it'll really help, but just remember, you should never have your hand waiting to go. It should just always be able to go. So yeah, let's get on to tip number 2. Okay, guys. Next is tip number 2, which is basics. That's what I'm gonna call it. Basically, with these walls, like pinch climbing and wall bouncing. So those are mainly what I'm going after. So basically, again, with this, you want to try and push yourself back and forth. Even start like this, that's fine. Just to get yourself from one wall to another, and then you can start working your way up. But if you don't have long arms or whatever, not the mod, but long arms, like IRL, then it might be easier to start. I don't, so it's easier. And I was only going up about that much, and it's tough. And then I struggled a lot with control of back and forth. Just make sure you try to correct yourself rather than every time you go one way, try and go back. Instead, if you go like that, then try and restart, because eventually it'll build good habits for getting up there faster, and then you do some other stuff a little more advanced. But yeah, okay, so next, pinch climbing. Just like this, push this surface down. That's a really great thing that J-Man Curly said. That's one of his tips. Push it down rather than pulling yourself up. I think it's really good. So yeah, really good tip. Helps. So yeah, just think of you're pushing that down, and then make it up to there. Okay, tip number 3. Okay, guys, tip number 3 is juking. And this is one of those, after you get running down, after you can go up here and go on surfaces. Remember, even for slanted surfaces though, remember parallel to the ground, still keep that. But yeah, once you kind of running around, having fun, now is where it gets fun, and you can start learning some of the more advanced stuff. But the easiest, a good thing to know, jukes. So there's a lot of different styles of jukes. Probably one of the easiest being slide juke, which I can't do. As you can see, I never really learned that. I just kind of tried it, and it didn't work really. But I just practiced a little bit, and I got it to the point where I wouldn't probably do it in a public, but I can do it. But that's what I prefer. I kind of bounce off there. Look like you're doing the slide juke, but then you fake them out. Big brain. And then, so that's one of the easiest types of jukes. There's also a couple more, the thing where you go like out here, and then I don't know. There's some other ones. I have like 3 main ones though. Another one I use, which is basically how I play Infection, which I don't that much anymore, but this is like how I play. So if you stand like behind a tree and then wait for them to follow you and then go like around the tree, and right here's the best spot. It's tough with the ice, and that just goes back to staying parallel. But it's so tough for them to get you. Like if there's a lot of people chasing you, it makes it like a lot tougher. But if there's one person, I can get them going for a straight couple of minutes like that. I get tired, they get tired, and eventually more people kind of join in and get there. So, next juke. This is like the advanced juke. Like that's easy. That's a little bit tougher, and this is really tough to do. And I don't know if I can do it, but like I've tried before, and I can sometimes. But it's where you run up here, and then you go to here, and then you go like that and fling yourself around. One of the tougher jukes in the game, definitely. But you do it fast and just be like, oh, yeah, I'm not good at it. But again, I just need to practice a little bit. I haven't really, again, I don't play Infection that much, so. But if you are, that's definitely one of the like better jukes to do. I think it's time for tip 3. Okay, so this is the 4th tip, I believe. Walls. So this is like these walls or whatever. This or over there, the best places to learn stuff. But yeah. So basically, you can learn. Here is where you want to start out with wall running. I actually learned over there, like right after I learned wall climbing. And wall running is significantly easier, but it was tough because I had to, or I could just wall bounce, but it took longer, so I had to like, wall climb up there, and then I would wall run, and I would fail, and then I would have to do it a ton. So yeah, that was tough. I got good practice wall climbing though, but yeah. So you're just gonna wanna go like this, and then you kind of want to push straight down rather than towards the wall like that, because you're going to end up pushing yourself out. Like, see, look. Then I have to reach out. If you just push up and down. Okay, so, yeah, just, I don't know. It's tough because down in caves, that was where it was, like, easy to practice all this stuff. But anymore, you can't, like, because the new revamp. But yeah, just practice that over here, and you can practice getting higher up on the wall. Then next, the most like underrated skill, I think, wall climbing. This is such a tough one. Like, you just really gotta practice, and then you can get up here and wall run. But so yeah, this is so yeah, you're just gonna want to kind of make like a shape like that, like a diamond or whatever you're gonna call it, triangle. It's more of a diamond, but it's kind of a triangle. But you want to go like that, and then like that, just down diagonally. You know, like your Frozone, that guy from the Incredibles. My arm. But yeah, this is such a tough skill to learn, so it's really, you just gotta practice, try things. But at this point, like, I can just go up there, and you can do it like one-handed too. That's a little more advanced, like that. But I think that's mostly for walls. So let's get on to the next one. Do, do, do. Next one is advanced skills, like for instance, like ice or like verticaling, verticaling. I don't know. And stuff like that. So first, ice. This is not as advanced as other ones, but I feel like not a lot of people even know how to like maneuver around on ice. So you just point your finger like that, and you go like this, and you can steer actually. I mean, like ice skate stuff, kind of. I mean, if that's what you're gonna call it. But yeah, not a lot of people I know even know you can do that. So I mean, I guess it's not really a thing. You just go around and try. But if you turn too much, also, then you'll flip around and it'll be like reverse. So yeah. Just make sure you guys know that. Next, next, verticaling or whatever, or Lucio running. So neither of them I'm very good at. I can't do verticaling. I don't get it, really. I don't really get that. I've just heard you're supposed to kind of go like that. And I don't really get that. You can watch a note for it if you want to learn that, but that's like really advanced. Next is Lucio running, which you kind of want to go like that, which it takes a lot of practice, which I spent a lot of time on it. I'm still not that good at it. Hold on, that was really bad. Again, right at the beginning, it looked a little good, but I can get like somewhere up there sometimes. Yeah, that was worse one yet. But yeah, it's practice. Just oh, I was close. But you kind of want to come off the wall. The beginning was good. Whatever. You just kind of want to do that again. I'm not like this is more beginner tutorial, but once you start to get good at this other stuff, you can look at some of this advanced stuff and try and figure it out. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all, except there is a little bonus. Okay, little bonus if you would. So I'm just gonna do it from right here. You can do it from all the way up there, but yeah, TTT Pig uses this. You like